Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. Please subscribe and keep watching more details. Next Gen NYC star Ariana Biermann's crazy rule for Hudson McLeroy has fans talking. If you like it, then you better put a ring on it, at least if you're Ariana Biermann's longtime boyfriend, Hudson McLeroy. The Next Gen NYC star recently opened up to Bravo's The Daily Dish at DirecTV's Plot Twist, featuring Bravo event in New York City on August 12, where the topic of marriage naturally came up. Ariana, 23, admitted that she has set a clear expectation for her relationship after she and Hudson moved into their first apartment in Manhattan. I mean, so this might sound crazy and I get it, but I have a 5-year rule, Biermann confessed. So if he doesn't propose in 5 years, which is in a little less than 2 years, it's a no. The couple has a long history together, dating back to their teenage years in Georgia. Biermann and McLeroy were on and off from age 14 before becoming steady for the past 3 years. While she insists she isn't rushing her boyfriend, Biermann admitted Hudson talks about marriage frequently. He talks about it all the time, so I'm like, stop talking about it and do it or don't do it. Everyone's getting engaged. Really, everybody. She added that her mother, the Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kim Zolciak, also influenced her thinking. My mom always told me, if he doesn't propose after 5 years, then you're already doing too many wife duties. Zolciak herself recently weighed in on the relationship while appearing on Watch What Happens Live with Andy Cohen on July 30. She was 17, Zolciak recalled of Ariana's younger days. I found a little tweet that she had, a message on Twitter that she sent me, and she said, "Mom, I just love Hudson, I'm going to wait for him." I sent her a screenshot of it. I was like, Ariana, do you remember this? This is crazy. McLeroy, who is the son of the founder of the Zaxby's chicken restaurant chain, has also been vocal about their relationship on Instagram. Over the summer, he posted multiple tributes to Biermann. I like the movie we make together, he wrote in July alongside a reel of the couple's adventures in New York City. Biermann responded with 2 heartfelt comments. I love our life together, and I love you. Earlier in June, McLeroy shared a photo carousel of himself and Biermann on the beach and dressed in all white by the water, captioned, I always knew we'd be here together. I used to dream of days like these when we first met. I love you, Ariana. Tell us, what do you think of Ariana Biermann's marriage rule? Let us know in the comments below. When Next Gen NYC premiered, viewers expected glitz, glam, and a dash of chaos from the young stars trying to carve their own identity outside their famous families. But no one quite predicted that Ariana Biermann, daughter of Real Housewives of Atlanta alum Kim Zolciak, would end up being the center of one of the show's wildest debates. The reason? A rule she laid down for her longtime on-again, off-again boyfriend, Hudson McLeroy. And let's just say, fans are still buzzing about it. The rule that sparked a frenzy. During a recent episode, Ariana casually revealed the non-negotiable she enforces in her relationship. Hudson can't go more than 3 hours without texting me, period, Ariana said with a shrug, sipping her iced latte as though she hadn't just dropped a bombshell. The cameras immediately cut to Hudson, who looked both amused and slightly terrified. It's crazy, he admitted, grinning. But I signed up for it, I guess. This crazy rule, as Ariana herself called it, is now the topic of endless fan discussion. Was it controlling? Was it romantic? Or was it just the latest example of the unique dynamic between the fiery Biermann daughter and her charming Southern boyfriend? Fans take sides. Twitter, or X, as it's now branded, exploded after the episode aired. Some viewers found Ariana's demand hilarious and harmless. One fan posted, if my man doesn't check in with me every 3 hours, he better assume I'm moving on. Ariana is iconic for this rule, #NextGenNYC. Others, however, thought the rule crossed a line. This isn't cute, it's toxic. Hudson deserves breathing room, wrote another viewer. The debate got so heated that Ariana's name trended for nearly 24 hours after the episode aired. Even gossip blogs chimed in, calling it one of the most bizarre relationship stipulations reality TV has seen since the Vanderpump cheating scandals. Where did the rule come from? In a confessional interview, Ariana explained her reasoning. Look, I grew up watching my mom lay down the law in her relationships, Ariana said, referencing Kim Zolciak's infamous house rules that often made headlines. It's not about controlling Hudson, it's about making sure I feel secure. If he's out and about, I just need to know he hasn't forgotten about me. 3 hours is generous. She then laughed, adding, I used to say 2 hours, but he begged for an extension. It was a moment of honesty that gave fans insight into Ariana's blend of vulnerability and sass. For some, it made the rule more understandable. For others, it just added fuel to the fire. Hudson's reaction. Perhaps the most surprising part of this storyline is Hudson's calm acceptance. In a later scene, he admitted to his friends that he doesn't mind the rule as much as people think. Honestly, it's not that hard, he said. I'm on my phone all the time anyway, and if it makes her feel better, then whatever. It's not worth fighting about. But he also confessed that there had been times he accidentally went over the 3-hour mark. That's when the fireworks start, he joked. She'll blow my phone up like it's the end of the world, but then she gets over it. Hudson's laid-back approach might be the key to why their relationship works, at least for now. The Biermann influence. For longtime Bravo fans, Ariana's so-called crazy rule didn't come out of nowhere. Her mother, Kim Zolciak, famously had strict expectations in her relationship with Biermann. Whether it was shared phone passwords, constant communication, or rigid household rules, Kim set the standard for her kids when it came to love. Ariana is basically a mini Kim, one fan wrote. She learned from the queen of rules herself. The generational echo hasn't gone unnoticed by the next-gen NYC producers, who have leaned into Ariana's reputation as the one cast member most likely to lay down the law. Reality TV gold. From a production standpoint, Ariana's rule is reality TV magic. It's simple enough for viewers to latch onto but controversial enough to spark conversation. It gives fans a reason to tune in, to debate, and to speculate on whether the relationship can survive such a demand. Several cast members even weighed in on the show. Fellow star Sophie hinted that she'd never put up with that, while castmate Dante admitted he thought it was kind of sweet. The cast reactions, mixed with fan frenzy, have turned Ariana's rule into a defining storyline of the season. Will it last? The bigger question now is whether this rule, and Ariana and Hudson's relationship, can stand the test of time. Some fans worry that such rigid expectations could eventually drive a wedge between them. One relationship expert, interviewed by Page 6, suggested that constant check-ins could create unnecessary tension. Healthy relationships are built on trust, the expert said. While communication is important, enforcing strict rules about timing can sometimes backfire.